Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 131 of the Tasteless Gentlemen. As per usual, we have Dominic.
Yeah, drive fast, eat ass.
Whoop, whoop. Alex.
What you got, Alex?
Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Scoop.
I don't have anything like that. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
Those were too good.
I'm not millennial enough. And then we got Ziggs.
Hey, you calling E40 millennial? How dare you?
And then me. How's everyone doing tonight?
Amazing.
Good.
As always.
Yeah.
Except for fucking Alex's jerseys causing too much attention.
I know I wanted to change before I came over, but I was
Too
bar
much.
hopping.
Yeah.
Whose hair is that? I just came from the
Ziggs?
studio.
That's mine.
Nah, that's bitch hair.
That's the ghost hunter. What was her name?
Oh, it probably is, because she's the only blonde that's been in here.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
It could be one of my gray hairs.
From your ball bag.
Yeah.
That's long.
that one long hair hanging off my ball bag.
Wait, real quick before we get into something.
Yeah.
Why doesn't ball hair just keep going and going and going? Right? If you left your ball bag hair, like I've on deployment, I'm not shaving my balls.
Yeah.
They didn't get crazy.
What do you
But-
mean?
but
What's not crazy though? Like how long?
It gets curly, not long.
curly, but well, how come? Like, I think if you did 10 years,
Is it like Baron Davis's beard? Like James Harden? Like what are we talking?
but like, let's say you didn't shave your ball bag forever.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be like. But
It's the same thing with like your head hair though. A lot of people hit like a terminal velocity of hair.
I guess that is true, and it slows down because you're not cutting it.
Well, I mean, yeah, like so if you trim off like a little bit off the ends, it'll continue to grow.
Yeah.
But even then, they're like you just hit your peak.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
it's
what about those? What about those Mormon chicks or whatever the fuck they are? With the
Amish?
The
Amish?
yellow deli chicks, like
yeah.
what?
Well, like they have the hair like down to their ankles. Like I've never cut my hair.
They're
my
like-
whole
Oh,
life.
Wait,
the geishas, like those types.
Their head hair?
Yeah, head hair.
Oh.
Yeah. There was one of those goofy ass
I feel like from an
dresses.
evolutionary standpoint, like it would be very dangerous if your pubic hair were to get long. It would make it much easier to grab and like pull and yank and like imagine getting your pubic hair caught in some sort of winding type of machinery.
So then why are there big dicks?
well,
they should have been phased out long ago.
we're assuming that the pubic hair would be longer than said penis.
You know what would really blow your mind though is how big were the big dicks that didn't make it?
That's true.
that didn't make it through evolution?
Yeah, some huge swinging dicks out there that just didn't make the cut.
And I think in the Roman times they thought big dicks were like savage or whatever. It wasn't a good thing to have a big dick.
Like they'd kill you if you had a
Why
big dick?
can't we set those standards now? Why can't we bring that back?
I don't think they would kill you, but it wasn't like
ostracized?
it wasn't like people were going for big dicks.
Excommunicated.
Yeah.
Get out!
It's like all the statues. They all got little wings.
Yeah,
They're very little.
But you gotta think about it like for like size though. Those statues are big as fuck.
But they're still pretty small.
Yeah,
wings.
but even for the size of the statue, it's still a little dick.
Yeah.
It's a little
Did you
nub
get a
dick.
measuring tape out there?
I've seen enough of Michelangelo's finer works to know, yes.
You could gawk that bad boy right on down.
Could you imagine if you had these artists just painting big ass dicks?
Just huge dicks.
Like there's not enough marble to go around in those statues.
Well, how uncomfortable that is that when you're doing 2 years on this damn statue and somebody walks in
1
and you're
year
just
on the
like,
dick.
you're crafting the monster wiener that wraps around the leg on this thing.
But that's like those African fertility statues.
Yeah.
Like
What?
those, like, it's like literally like the human is like this big.
Yes.
But the dick is like 5 times the size. Like,
What if he was actually crafting huge dicks and they just continued to break and get smaller and smaller until he's like, fuck this, you're getting a
Fuck
small
it.
dick.
That's a
Or
good
like,
point.
what if he had it displayed publicly and people would always walk by and be like,
that's true.
and then he's like, enough, this is my work.
It's like when you're eating a cheesecake and you keep eating the little piece off the edge.
Exactly.
And eventually you got nothing left. And then you're like, oh shit, I gotta leave something.
I need answers.
That's actually a good point.
What,
There's
like-
got to be like weirdos back then.
Of
too,
course,
you know?
like imagine kids in ancient Greece are like,
Well, it's like the Sistine Chapel. Like you're in the middle of like fucking the Catholic Church and you're just like, yeah, there's just dicks everywhere.
everywhere.
what was that mean? Like that meme where he's like, I'm gonna paint the ceiling, but I'm gonna paint a bunch of dudes with their dicks out.
Yeah, like that's real. Like
Yeah.
what? Like
They have the fertility thing in Japan too. There's a whole festival.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Just like what you're talking about, big old wieners. Big old wieners everywhere, statues.
Very phallic
Wiener Statue
focused.
Festival?
I wish so bad that Dionysus made it out as the god.
Which one is that?
Dionysus is the god of wine,
Yeah,
the Greek
wine.
god of wine and like fertility and partying or whatever. Like,
Oh, she nasty.
oh, he's a
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, he nasty.
But
Even better.
But there were like back then you had like groups of people that like celebrated different gods, Greek gods. So the people that celebrated Dionysus, it was like during spring, it was just all like gangbangs and orgies and getting drunk and all that. Like,
Sounds like my kind of god.
yeah, right. Like we got the one that just wanted to smite like the entire like world. Ice. oh! You guys are fucking each other. Ice. Ice.
Yeah, I mean, didn't the ancient Greeks, didn't they like sort of invent the orgies and like they would be binging and purging? They'd eat till they got so full and then they make themselves puke and then eat more and drink. They had bathhouses.
That was Romans, but apparently there was a translation issue with the vomitorium that didn't actually mean like to vomit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
wasn't it just an exit or something like a mat? Like,
yeah, it was just
huge exit
yeah.
or something.
But then so who was it? Rasputin, the Russian. I was watching like the fall of like the last Tsar or whatever that documentary is.
Yeah.
And like, dude, like these Christian orgies. Like,
Make it nasty.
yeah, like dude, these things like no matter where you went, there was always these like weird like orgy sects that would just like sex, not sex, like sect.
Yeah.
But there was always like these weird groups that would just like turn the fucking furnace up, like the fireplace, and they would all just get naked and fuck. It would be like freezing outside, and like, oh, we're all just gonna fuck every day. Like
Harvey Weinstein back at it.
Hey,
Let me turn this furnace up.
Yeah.
Let's all get a little bit more comfortable.
hold on, turn around, let me jerk off in this ficus.
we should do that for the TTG party
We should.
What? Just
We
bring
should.
a ficus tree?
and just fucking start just.
That's
turn
twice
up
you've
the
mentioned
furnace.
ficus in the last two shows.
That's what he was jerking off into.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
It's like someone said, hey, I bet you $100 you can't work ficus into the fucking episode. And you're like, watch me.
Yeah, pay me, bitch.
So speaking of the
Ficuses?
party, yes, speaking of ficus, yesterday,
I was at Home Depot yesterday.
so the party is going down. All of the info is on our Discord. If you're a Discord member, if you're not, you can join. Also, we're gonna be moving. So we're going to one specific spot, and then we're gonna move towards the like middle of the night or whatever. But to stay up to date on that, we're all gonna communicate over Discord. I'm not getting fucking 90 people's numbers. So we'll just
Oh God, don't start another group text.
I mean, can you imagine what a disaster that would be?
yeah. So we'll all coordinate over Discord. It's really easy to do over there. We'll have like a specific channel for it.
Makes
But the date is February 8th. We have a bunch. There's 2 Airbnbs of people that on Discord that got them,
Hell yeah, I'm crashing that shit.
which is fucking dope. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah,
I was gonna
I'm
go.
crashing that bitch.
I'm not vouching though. I take no responsibility. I might show up, but I take no responsibility for any of it.
I told somebody, I was like, if you get an Airbnb, I will show up. And then they got an Airbnb, and I went,
is it
okay.
in PB?
Yeah. It's,
All right, cool.
it's like right
I'm
over
fucking
here.
that shit up like the old days in the hotels.
Fuck your couch. Fuck your couch.
nigga. They should have never gave you nigga Airbnb.
I'm peeing on beds. I'm lighting toilet paper on fire and throwing it away.
Poking speakers.
And then making pancakes in the morning.
Hell yeah, butt ass.
And not cleaning up.
Showing up like Vin Rames or whatever. Fucking-
So yeah, people got Airbnb.
You said there's 2 Airbnbs?
There's 2.
Fuck
Yeah. So
Wow.
that's pretty cool. I think the furthest person that's coming in, I think the Netherlands.
Really?
No, Iceland for sure.
Isodonis?
Yeah, he's coming.
Nice.
Wow.
I'll go work out in the morning or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because that's what I want to do first thing after
Yeah.
a night of drinking.
I just want to do some squats. That's
Yep.
it.
So yeah, the party for sure happening February 8th.
Fuck yeah.
February 8th. Whoever wants to come, you're totally allowed to come. Yeah.
You are all responsible for yourselves.
Yeah. Oh, and Matt, well, I guess we say his name, Matthew. He's all booked, ready to go. The
Yeah.
winner of the contest. So
Nice.
Got a hotel.
Shout out Matthew.
yeah, he's ready to go.
Nice. This is going to be fun.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
I think
I'm kind of scared
I'm a little scared
because it's like I would, it's like we talk about it. You ever gonna do this? And then it's like now it's actually happening.
Yeah.
Yes. And I was like,
It's
oh,
all fun and games
oh,
until you
shit.
realize it's actually going to take place.
I actually feel kind of bad. Like he's flying out for one day. I mean, a lot of people are flying out for like one day. That's like That's a rough turnaround.
Wait, do you know just from speaking to him or interacting with him how long he's actually staying in San Diego for? Is it literally just the night? You don't know?
Well, I mean, I booked his flight, so that's
So you booked his return flight as well?
If he
is it the next day?
Yeah, if he books, unless he changes.
What'd you do at fucking 5 a.m, you dickhead?
No, I didn't do that.
Talk about a splash and dash.
I was texting with Scoop because it's like in the boonies, so like there's only like 3 options.
Yeah.
And, like 2 of them were at like 6:50 in the morning, and the other one was like 3 in the afternoon.
I mean, unless we're going on straight through.
He gets in at 9 p.m. straight from the airport, straight to the spot, and then 9 a.m. Boom, out of here.
Oh, dude.
Fuck that. 12:01. As soon as it's the next day, he's gone.
Get out of San Diego.
Honestly, though, like for a long time, my philosophy was when going on like party weekends was to literally take the earliest flight out and just stay up all night and just power through.
It's not a bad move.
It's hard to do.
It's not a bad move until it's like 3 days long and you can't go any longer.
Right, yeah.
Well, yeah, not sleeping for 3 days is never an easy move.
Well, yeah, but when you plan it, you're like, oh, don't worry. Like,
Or maybe the party doesn't work out like you thought.
Exactly.
Because I've been on some parties where I thought it was going to be craziness, and then I show, I was like, this is a better party. This is what we're doing.
Boring.
This is what we're doing.
Where's the goddamn dildo show?
Yeah, there was one I booked. I stayed extra long, actually. I was like, because someone told me that it's going to be really crazy. We're going to do this, this, and this. So I stayed days. So they, originally it said it's going to this date.
It was a bachelor party?
Yeah, and then I booked to that date. But then everyone left 2 days before.
So you were there for an extra 2 days?
I'm just in the city, just like...
Wait, what city was this? Was it Vegas?
I don't want to say because it'll bust out.
All right, fair enough. That's fair.
What thing it was. But yeah, and then I'm just in the city for 2 extra days hanging out. I'm like, well, I guess I'll rent a car and drive around. Like, I don't fucking know.
Do hood shit.
Yeah.
There was one where my buddy worked at he was managing a hotel in like Huntington Beach or something like that. And this dude who would come to stay regularly was like the GM of Planet Hollywood. And dude, this guy would like give him like Christmas gifts. He would like mail him out. It was like a PS4, like that kind of shit. Like this dude just had a bunch of money and wanted to hook up wherever he went. So he would just like mail this dude out shit. Like he was cool with him, whatever.
It's good PR.
So he was like, so we were booked my friend's bachelor party, and he was like, oh, he's like, I got you guys in like the penthouse suite. And yeah, and he's like, don't worry, like it's all in the house, everything. Like you don't have to worry about anything. He's like, I got you like 5 days. And so like we all booked a fucking like a van to drive out to Vegas, and we're like, oh, we'll just stay out for like the full thing. And like 3 days in, everybody was like changing their flights. like I'm getting the fuck out of here, dude. Like there's
5 days is a long time.
Yeah, everybody was like, no chance we're staying this whole fucking thing, dude. I remember passing out and like my boy was like so like frustrated like that he wanted to get the fuck out, and there was a bunch of Coke on like the nightstand. And I was sleeping on the couch, and I woke up, and fucking one of them was like, fuck this shit, and he just fucking brushes it all on the ground.
Really?
Oh, no.
He's like, I'm going to the airport, and he fucking throws it on the ground, and then my other friend's like, they're like trying to like get it whatever rocks
Scoop
he can
it up.
off the ground. Yeah.
Fuck, that's huge party foul.
Yeah, you don't fucking blow off the coke.
Yeah, and then 2 people get arrested trying to buy drugs on the strip.
Well, I mean, I've told this story before, but that was the one where our friend like ordered a bunch of fucking hookers to the hotel room.
Oh, yeah.
And then without paying anything, ended up being the one that fucked him.
Yeah.
Or got a blowjob, whatever, same shit.
The life.
It's funny how I envision like a good Vegas trip now being like sleeping in, getting massages, hanging out by the pool,
Going to see Cher.
going to see Elton John,
Seafood, fucking buffet.
eating nice fucking food.
Yeah.
So different.
I was just talking about this before. I've never had a real meal in Vegas.
You just snack at odd hours.
Yeah, like there was what was it? We stayed at Planet Hollywood a bunch of times, and I had like Earl of Sandwich or whatever that place was, and I literally had it every single meal. I had nothing else.
The food in Vegas is so good.
I know, and I've never done it.
It really is. It's like full on 5-star shit.
So one time I didn't do that was at the Palms, and we knew the GM of one of the restaurants at the Palms, and he hooked up with a bunch of shit. That's the only time I ever had a real meal in Vegas.
And not even on the in the casino area. If you go off the strip.
Oh yeah, in like those little mini malls and shit. Yeah.
My buddy took me to a bunch of spots over there. Like I was there for like 5 days. He
What
took
food?
us every day. And anything you can think
Really?
of. I mean, it was fucking
The
delicious.
sushi restaurants, like a lot of the all-you-can-eat sushi joints there are really, really fucking good.
That old joke of like, we're too far away from the ocean or whatever. There's planes. Shut the fuck up.
Well, also you're supposed to age sushi.
Yeah.
Like you don't just take it off the boat and cut and like chop it up.
How long has this tuna been aged?
Have you ever seen this is totally changing topic, but have you ever seen an animal that's just been cut up and then so they pour salt on it?
Yeah.
Like a fish or
Like
whatever?
one that just got caught.
just got caught.
Yeah.
They cut, and all the muscles go crazy. Mm-hmm. It's the creepiest. Find a video on YouTube right now.
What, fresh cut animal with
let's
salt
say,
on it?
What? Have
let's
you
say you
seen
cut
the-
off a steak, right? Let's just say, whatever, steak or whatever, and you just slapped it down, right? You just killed it 10 minutes ago. You slap it on the table and
Yeah.
you pour salt on it. The muscles are still active and they go fucking
is
crazy. The whole thing ripples. It's disgusting. It'll make you never want to eat meat.
And you got and you got to do it if you can't consume it all like right then.
yeah.
Have you seen the one with the octopus and the soy sauce? Same thing.
No.
Like the tentacles and shit are like as soon as it hits the soy sauce.
Speaking of seafood, can we just talk about how calamari is fucking gross?
How dare you? How
Fried
dare
calamari?
you?
That's fucking fire.
Fucking calamari is amazing.
With a little bit of lemon?
Nothing. No, it is terrible.
It's so good.
You're fucking terrible.
It's terrible.
That's terrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably in the minority with that one.
You don't like calamari?
No.
Wait, okay. We're not talking about shitty rings from from
Jack in the Box or
Jack in
something.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
Do they have calamari at Jack in the
No.
Box?
No, but if they did, I know it'd probably be terrible.
God, Jack in
By the way,
Box.
underrated. The tacos at Jack in the Box are fire.
I like them.
They're not-
we live in San Diego.
No, they're not real tacos. I know, but they're.
For fast food, no meat tacos, they're pretty good.
Yeah, especially when you get 2 for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you're drunk, it's like Jack.
Hey,
it's
don't
like
change
a
the
Taco
subject.
Bell.
Back to you hating calamari.
Yeah, calamari. It's fucking gross.
Why? What? You don't like rings, tentacles, anything? All of it.
I remember. I have this like uncle. I guess I don't know what we'll call him. He's he married my aunt, but I'm not blood related, and he like
You're not blood related to her?
to him.
Oh, to him. Okay.
So like,
The homie.
yeah, he's pretty much the homie.
Who's
yeah,
that? Oh, that's the homie.
but it's not even like the homie. Nobody likes him. So he's like super awkward, and like he like when he first like married my aunt, because my aunt had been single for a long time, like pretty much since I remembered her. I don't even remember her being together with the father of my my cousins. So like I never remembered him until like recently when I had like weddings and we all partied together. Anyways, so like. He was super excited to be like a part of the family, when we all like went out to Miami. And he's like, I know this great Italian restaurant. When I was single and I had nowhere to go and nobody to talk to, like I would go here and the chef was amazing and like he would take care of me. He's like, I want to take all you guys to this restaurant.
Tootsies.
So
They got great wings.
So we went to the strip club.
Great wings.
No, so like we show up there and he orders a bunch of food and it was so fucking awful.
Really?
And like, there's a lot of Italians in
Are you
Miami.
sure you weren't being a snob? It was actually
no,
awful.
No. It was awful.
Alright.
And there's a lot of Italians in San Diego, in Miami. So like, it's easy to get good Italian food in Miami. And so he ordered a bunch of fucking calamari, fried calamari, and everybody ate it. And everybody got sick.
That's nasty.
Everybody was puking the next fucking day.
I haven't been sick from food in so long.
And
It's
you know
disgusting.
when you get sick off food, you cannot eat it again. It's like puking off
See,
like Jägermeister.
that's different than saying you just hate calamari, though. You had an experience. It's like the one alcohol that you almost died
That's what I'm
from.
saying. Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
then
I
that
can't-
makes some sense.
I can't eat McDonald's chicken nuggets because when I was like 13, I got sick
Pukes.
off. Well, yeah, I got sick off. I mean, you know how it goes. You eat something, 20 minutes later, oh, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
And then, oh, I don't feel good.
Yeah.
Oh, take my life. Yeah, have you ever been on the toilet? I've actually had this thought. I've been on the toilet and thought, if I die right now, I'm okay. Yeah. I
Just asshole burning.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, your stomach hurts so bad. You can feel it.
That's what you
turning.
do in the Dumb and Dumber. Oh!
Dude, I told this story before, but when I was with one of my exes, we didn't even eat anything that crazy. We had like some fucking tacos at a friend's party earlier in the day. And I don't even know, that's the shitty thing with food poisoning. You can't really know exactly what it was. You could also just have a random fucking stomach bug.
Yeah.
But I don't remember if it was her or me that started it, but we were just chilling on the couch, and all of a sudden it was like, I looked at her and she looked at me. We both went separate directions into separate bathrooms and vomited. We came back and was like, man, that was terrible. 2 minutes later, oh! I mean, it was
That's when you're debating if you're gonna puke or shit.
dude. At some point, we both just ended up fucking. She was on the floor in one bathroom, and I was on the floor in the other bathroom because it was just projectile vomit. Like I've gotten sick before where I've puked, but this just did not stop for like 6-8 hours.
That shit happened to me when I had a Philly cheesesteak sandwich from Subway.
Really?
Hey,
I was
you
like
deserve
13.
it on that.
I was like 13.
You deserve it.
And then when I went to Philly, because Philly's known for the cheesesteak, I was so hesitant to fucking
Would you
get
get
one.
Geno's or whatever?
There's two. There's
I can't
Pat's and
remember.
Geno's.
It was Pat's. I think it was Pat's.
They're both fucking delicious.
Yeah, I was like real hesitant to get one because that was the first time I've had one since.
I don't blame you.
I was like, fuck.
Did you get really sick?
Yeah, that time at Subway, yeah. I was like, fuck.
I don't fuck
we
with
went on
Philly
snowboarding.
cheesesteak.
Yeah.
But you don't?
At all? Like in
I
general?
don't like them.
You know, while everybody's out here for the party, I'll take you to steak and fries.
You gonna fuck with them now?
Yeah,
I
steak.
don't know. Every single one I've ever had.
You gotta get it with the cheese whiz. And
You know,
the-
I will.
I
will
don't like
say
messy food though.
The meat in cheesesteaks, it kind of is not the best.
No.
So this place does ribeye.
And then you throw
for the-
fake cheese on it.
This place does ribeye for the meat. It's fucking juicy and tender.
Yeah.
I think all
With
it
the
is like,
au jus, do they do that one too?
They do not do
dip,
that.
they don't do the beef
They
dip?
don't do the au jus.
what
That's
is that Spanish shit?
it's French, goddammit.
Allergies?
The
Hey,
like
give me that au juice.
it's the fucking the brown juice. You dunk your fucking French dip.
You
in.
never had a roast beef au jus?
Oh, okay. Like the bread and then you dip it in
It's
that
not
juice.
like
Yeah.
Jew. Like look at that Jew.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a
Jew.
It's like Jew.
Bless you.
No, it's au jus.
Oh, okay. I've seen it, but yeah, it's not my thing either.
It's good.
Wait, so how did you like the Philly cheesesteak when you had it?
It was good. I liked it. I was just scared. I was like, but I was drunk. I was like, fuck it, dude. If I die, I die. But
I could see.
at least I had
He dies.
if I had at least I had a Philly cheesesteak sandwich in Philly. You know what I mean?
Being
The
drunk.
key
I
is
could
the
see-
bread, though. The bread is
Yes.
where it's fire.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah.
see being drunk and really enjoying a Philly cheesesteak because it's got like all the elements you want when you're fucking hammered. You know.
And they had this special. I don't know what kind of brand it was, but it was really good strawberry soda.
Like the soda you used to steal from your neighbors?
He doesn't even remember the sandwich. He's
Was
just
it-
like, I think fondly on the strawberry soda.
Was it Jarritos? Is your
I don't remember what it was. I was like, damn, this is
Jarrito.
really good
Jarritos.
strawberry soda.
Fanta.
You don't remember if it was Geno's or Pat's though?
I think it was Pat's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my boy
I-
AJ could tell me.
I would honestly fly to Philadelphia just to get a fucking legit cheesesteak.
Is this like another bet that you're gonna lose? You're just gonna fly to Philly and come back for the show and be like, "Hey, you got 4 sandwiches."
Yeah.
He's like, if the Niners don't win the Super Bowl.
I was about to say that. Let's do a Niners Super Bowl bet right now.
I was telling somebody today, I had like the worst Niner bet, dude. I was gonna get a tattoo of Dwight Clark making the catch on my inner thigh if they won the Super Bowl. And so it was going to be so if my nuts would swing, it would be where Dwight Clark's hands were.
That's actually pretty.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It was a pretty good tattoo, right? And it was so I made the bet literally at the end of the fucking 49ers season. And the next season was the one we played the Super Bowl against the Ravens.
So you're kind of panicking.
Yeah, so we were like 5 yards out at the end, and like if it was a touchdown, we won the Super Bowl. And I just remember it was just so bittersweet. I was like, man, I want to swim, but at the same time, like, I really don't want to go to the tattoo shop and get this drawn out and just be out there like with my.
And everyone's got to look at it.
Every
Yeah.
time you fuck, some chick's gonna be looking at your inner thigh.
You
like,
got to explain that,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, your future wife is like, like no Speedos.
Well, it was actually better than the original bet that I had, which was to get a tramp stamp of like the 49er tattoo. When we modified it, I was like, this is just a better tattoo. I don't want to sit there with a tramp stamp of the 49er logo.
I would take the tramp stamp over that inner thigh
just
ball
because of
swinging.
pain wise, or
No, just because like you could later on cover up a tramp stamp with some like big back piece.
That's a huge back piece.
But that's what I'm saying. Okay, but if you wanted to cover this up, like you'd have to do like a full on leg tattoo. You
But
know?
nobody ever really sees that.
Unless you're fucking. And that's like even more embarrassing having to explain that to a chick that you're about to bang.
I don't know. I think that's a winner though.
I don't know.
If she's down, it's a winner. But like,
Yeah.
If she's a
But, like,
49er fan.
She's a Seahawks fan. She's like, nah.
I'm just imagining because people get tattoos for what's it called, fantasy football. You know, like the win or the
Yeah,
loser
yeah.
has to get a
Yeah,
tattoo
yeah.
or whatever. Explaining that to your significant other at some point is kind of rough. like I have this. We're playing a game online, basically.
Fucking loser.
And so I lost.
It's like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. So we were playing make believe, and I lost my make believe game. Have you guys ever seen like a legitimately really bad tattoo on like a chick that you were hooking up with, or fucking, or dating, or anything?
Yeah. My ex had a tattoo that looked like a birthmark on her ass.
What was it of? Just a blob?
A heart. It was supposed to be a heart, but it literally looked like a fucking birthmark.
Like it wasn't even a properly shaped heart
Yeah, it was terrible.
on her ass.
I literally like months in, I was like, I brought it up, and I was like, I wasn't sure if it was. She's like, no, that's a tattoo.
Wow.
What happened to it?
It was just a shitty tattoo job.
How do you fuck that up as a tattoo artist, dude?
Hey, my boy was doing hood tattoos and he fucking
This answers the question right here.
he did his tattoo on this chick. I forgot what she wanted to spell out, but he spelled it wrong. It was like on her foot for the rest of her life.
No
And this-
regrets.
This was like a chick that you knew or who was hooking up.
I didn't know her, but I knew him.
Oh, but have you
Yeah.
ever seen one in person like that stands out that was really bad?
If I think about hard enough, I think someone had like a it was one of a chick. She got this dude's name, and then she tried to cover it up with a state of Texas.
Oh man, where on her chest like
Yeah, it was, like,
that?
right here.
Wow.
I feel like any like misspelling you can get fixed.
Yeah, you can.
Can you?
Not easily, but you can.
It depends on what it is.
You have to
Like
cover
what?
it
Like,
up.
oh, you,
No,
okay,
you'd have
just
to cover it up. Yeah.
But if you get some like big old script and it's not
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
But the thing is, when you get script, I have letters.
Yes.
You look at it. The artist looks at it. The other artists look at. They literally go to every single person.
Yeah.
Like, is it spelled correctly? Is it spelled correctly? I mean, this
But I see billboards that are misspelled, and that goes through like numerous people before it ends up on the fucking
true, too.
public.
yeah, but you can fix that.
Yeah.
just rip it down, put another one.
Wait, so what was the tattoo that you saw? Because when I asked that, you were like, "Yeah, I've seen some."
No,
bad ones."
I've just seen bad tattoos in general. There's certain spots on chicks I really don't like. Unless she's completely tatted. I
Yeah.
like those suicide bitches.
Oh, yeah.
Big titty
Yeah,
goth
yeah,
chicks.
yeah,
Yeah, I like
all that.
suicide.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's cool.
wee!
It's interesting.
But if a chick has one tattoo, not on the chest, please.
Are you talking about like
What was the rapper name with the bear with the paws or
yeah, but she
whatever?
get away with it.
Little
Oh,
Kim?
Eve?
Yeah, she was
Eve?
bad, though.
Come on,
She get away with those
get away
paws.
with that one.
Yeah.
She had more tats though too.
Yeah.
That was-
And she was thick.
There was
Yeah,
a
she
waitress at Dave and Buster. She had like a bird right here, fucking something on her chest.
It's probably a sparrow.
a sparrow?
The old bird.
Yeah.
The old bird. Yeah.
I actually saw something the other day. I can't remember what it was, but there's some like profound like origin of the sparrow thing. Like it goes back to
a
sailors.
Navy thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
a military thing.
Most tattoos, I mean, really.
Yeah,
By the
it
way,
started then.
Yeah.
How many Marine Corps tattoos do you see here in San Diego?
You see a lot. You see a lot of USMC.
Yeah.
Fuck you. It doesn't stand for the Marines. I told you.
Oh yeah, that's right. What did you say it stands for?
University of South Memphis College. I went to school there.
Lest we forget. Hey Dom, can you bring the diploma in the next fucking show?
I mean, maybe if I could find it, I gotta dig it up, man. I
You
gotta dig
can
it up.
get a fake diploma in about 20
Yeah.
minutes. I bet that one exists already.
I bet. Yeah.
University of South Memphis College.
Photoshop. We can have that done in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scoop could put it out there.
Yeah.
I remember I dated a chick. She had the fucking. You remember the Roxy symbol, which was Quicksilver's like female clothing line.
Oh, yeah.
Literally tramp stamp of the Roxy symbol just above her ass.
Doesn't Shoney have the Volcom?
Yeah, right here, like somewhere. I think like here. Yeah. I don't think he got it tatted seriously though. I think it was like a joke or a bet or something.
That's true.
But when you're putting someone else's logo on you, that's awesome.
I think
Yeah.
I think anytime you get a tattoo before like 21, it's probably going to be a huge fucking regret.
Generally speaking,
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
You know another spot on a chick I don't like is the ankle.
Yeah,
that's-
I
yeah.
don't know why.
I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know
I
why
hate
either.
it.
And
I
it's
hate
always
it
like
when
a
they're-
butterfly or a fucking heart. Or
And I
like-
hate it when they're young, but then you see an old chick with an ankle tattoo. Stop! Get it removed. Rip that fucking skin off. I don't know what it is, and it drives me nuts. It literally
I
makes
can
me
tell
mad.
you're very upset.
I hate it. I don't know what it is.
I'd be like Russell Crowe in fucking Gladiator, like scratching it off.
Yeah,
just-
scratch that shit off. Can't stand it. So we were going to talk about
a few things.
A few things. One of them was a bad female behavior, normalizing it.
Oh yeah. Well, I've been fucking feeling like dick. This not like feeling like I could use some dick. I've been feeling like
Arch your back.
I've been feeling like dick all week, so I've been spending more time on the interwebs than I usually do, and I've realized
feeling
and
like shit.
I thought about this before, but I've encountered a few memes and things on the interwebs where
Memes.
memes that dudes seem to be finding a lot of humor and sort of rationalizing and normalizing behaviors with women that would otherwise be psychotic, dysfunctional, or just unhealthy.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen memes with, like, where the topic is like a chick going through a dude's phone or a dude going through a chick's phone, and it's like, haha, that's funny, that's my man, that's my girl, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's, no, this is not okay on any level.
Yeah.
And just trust us when we tell you, because I'm old, that this is not okay. It's not on any level.
And also, especially going through the phone thing, it's not even about like what I've done since we're together. It's the fact that I don't delete any text messages.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Are you gonna go back and look at everything I said and figure out that everything sweet I said to you, I said to some other girl?
Yeah, we're not.
I've only got so many lines.
We're not that original. It's not like we're fucking writers and we're coming up with new material for every woman we date.
Even writers aren't that original.
No, exactly.
You know what? I mean, this is gonna get off topic, but I'll come right back. You know what I hate? The old bird always says, "You've told me that before." I'm like, "Shut up, bitch! Let me tell it again."
And I've told everybody that before.
No,
I know.
it's still better than, oh, that must have been your other girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. See that I hate that, and
I
also
hate
Latina chicks always go, "Oh, I'm Latina," when they do some
But
crazy
that's
shit.
what I'm talking about.
Oh, a brick through your windshield. Oh, I guess I'm not
But
seeing
that's
it.
exactly what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Or like fucking Mercury's in Gatorade, you know? You can't fucking... No, you don't. These behaviors are inexcusable. They're
Yeah.
just...
There's nothing sexy about
No.
bipolarness.
So we should make a list here. Violence, for sure, not okay.
No, not at all.
Paranoid behavior.
Paranoid behavior, for sure.
The phone thing, no, that's not okay.
I mean, that goes under paranoid behavior.
yeah,
for sure.
but I mean,
yeah.
if you could like put everything, all of this, what we're about to discuss, under paranoid behavior,
Yeah.
if you
Not
wanted
necessarily.
to. Pretty much.
Putting your shit out in the open, online,
Yes.
or coming to work, or anything like that.
So just on this subject of like crazy behavior, I have a friend who was over earlier today. I had some people over, and he was talking about. He's like, "Oh man," he's like, "My girlfriend got in a fight with me again on New Year's Eve and left." I was like, "Again?
Again. Yeah.
I saw it happen New Year's Eve 2 years ago, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Wait, you're talking about a different New Year's Eve?"
Yeah, and you know what that is? You know why she does that? Is because she's not getting all the
Attention.
fucking attention.
Attention, yep.
So now she has to throw a fit to get all the attention back on her little princess.
Literally, the first New Year's Eve that I took part in
1999.
was literally because he was paying attention to his friends.
Oh, I think I was there for that.
No,
Not that one?
No, not that one.
That's
No.
another thing that we need to throw on the list. Giving you shit or grief or anything relatively negative for spending time with your friends.
Yes.
Ever.
Well, no. Here's the thing, though. Sometimes it can be legit.
If you're spending all your time with
Yes.
your friends and not with your significant other, I agree.
But the one that's never legit is if you are working or doing something for your future, like going to school, working.
yeah, something to benefit
Playing video
you.
games.
That Twitch, I need those Twitch numbers.
I gotta level up, baby.
Practicing on other women.
Hell yeah. Leave me alone.
I'm trying to get better for you, baby.
But if you're doing something like, going to school,
Yeah.
fucking going to work, you have to
Taking
pick
a
up.
class or studying something or reading or
you got to
fucking...
pick up a second job
Yeah,
because,
yeah, yeah.
shit's going. If she won't stick by you then or
No.
gives you a hard time, she's garbage.
Yeah, gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Garbage.
Gone.
That person hates you. She doesn't want you to fucking
Well,
shine.
she's not someone you want to keep around in the long run by any means.
Well, especially like I believe in like the sink or swim of like bringing a girl around your friends and seeing like how she interacts.
It adapts, kind of.
Yeah, like can she like handle her own and like leave you alone and talk to other people and not have
That's
to
a
like,
big thing for
and
me.
not
personally,
like
yeah.
hover around
Yeah.
you all the time. Like
That's actually good. That's
That is
good.
a
I
good
like
thing.
the way you put that too. Sink or swim.
It's a litmus test with fucking your significant others or a girl you're dating. Like, okay, hey, come out with me, and my friends, and like if she can just go off and be the social butterfly on her own, and you could go get drinks at the bar, that's good. That's a great thing.
But yeah, if she's like hovering around you,
No, no.
like mini me,
Yeah.
fucking right next to you the entire time, that's a fucking no go.
Like your fucking shadow.
yeah.
Yeah, no.
precious.
Get away from me, bitch! Or she's like trying to go home the entire time, like, oh, we're already out. Like,
Yep.
The thing that's fucked up though is that like once you're in a relationship, like that girl that would want to go out and have fun, the whole entire time after that, let's just get out of here. Like, let's just go home.
I mean,
like,
I can't knock her for that. I'm that way every time I go out.
It's actually the other way. In my
Yeah,
relationship.
exactly. Scoop's like, I don't want to be around people.
Yeah.
So we got.
Let's rip some fucking shots. That's what the Oprah says.
I got an idea. Let's drink all the alcohol in the house. Scoop's like, all right, bro, we're going home. Man. Okay, he's like,
we good, fam.
hey, we're going home.
But there's a difference when a girl does that and when a dude does it.
Yeah.
Because when a
Big
girl
difference.
does it, she's way too fucked up. When a dude does it, he's like, no, we're just doing this. Like, no, we're having fun.
Yeah.
When a chick does it, she's already fucking 13 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
You know,
Very
13
true.
shots deep.
Yeah.
Like, she's already out.
Like, let's clear out the mini bar.
That's when you got to do the fucking fireman carry out of the bar, and you're just like, all right, let's get out of here.
So we got paranoid behavior.
Yeah.
The giving you shit for hanging out with your friends.
Yep.
Psychotic behavior, which
Yeah.
these all kind of psychotic /
Yeah.
paranoid behavior.
Yeah.
The phone thing is a big thing.
Phone things big. Computer, phone, all
Yeah.
the same. Mail. I don't know. If she's going through your fucking
Phone records.
Yeah.
Even just looking at me while I'm texting.
Yes.
Like, even like if you're like giving the old, you know,
yeah, for
like
sure. I agree with you.
that's why I need to get the Dom, the
privacy screen. I didn't see nothing wrong with it, but everybody hated on that.
I didn't
Hey,
hate on that.
there's nothing wrong with it, but what we were saying is that's a fucking obvious sign that you're probably doing something you shouldn't.
No, I just don't like people over my shoulder.
I mean, fair enough.
There's a
I
blue
get
bird on
it.
my shoulder. Can I kill it?
I get it.
But here's another thing, though, to add to that, is you can't do things that enable this behavior. One of those things is having joint accounts. Like, you know, like Facebook
like where you share? No.
or Instagram or like,
Do you know many people who do that?
I know a couple.
Have a joint
A lot of
Instagram.
people don't do it as much anymore. I feel like.
One of my friends,
I feel
they
like-
got joint everything, dude, and you never know who's posting. I'm like, what?
No.
You literally don't know who's posting.
No.
My parents have like the joint email, but that's because like email came about.
Email's a little different though. Like it's not a public forum where you're posting things about your day and your
Yeah.
family and your friends and,
And your
opinions.
dad's got a trap Gmail anyway
Absolutely. You got a burner phone in the fucking hood of the car.
for that Pornhub account.
That Pornhub Premium.
Got to download the sex tapes.
I'm just surprised that people still, because I don't really know anyone off the top of my head.
I know two that are right off the top of my head.
I feel like if you're a dude, that's a surefire way to like guarantee you're gonna lose all your guy friends you ever had.
No, it's just a guarantee that everybody knows you cheated.
Could be. I don't
What,
know.
you have joint accounts?
Yeah, the joint account is like, oh, you got caught cheating.
Or you just have no balls. Yeah.
Or no social media. The other one is no social media means you got caught cheating.
Well,
I have any friend that most of the friends I have who don't have social media are married and got caught cheating.
I mean, can you imagine that conversation? Like, babe, it's great. We're both on Facebook anyway. We could just use this to contact our friends and our family. They know us.
I think what he's describing is you're going to delete your fucking
in that
accounts.
case, if you cheated, yeah, for sure.
No, that's like, hey, you're using this to cheat on me, and therefore, if you don't have it, you'll never cheat
Do
again.
you break up with her at that point? I say yes.
Yeah, and it's justified.
Yep,
I mean,
gone.
not even with the TTG thing.
No.
It's just my normal shit. She's like, you have to delete your... No, how about that? No.
Yeah, and if she caught,
So we're not cheating.
and if she caught you cheating, that's her fault for snooping.
Yeah.
Why don't you trust me? I'm over this. I'm out.
Yeah. Quit being
I'm done.
psychotic.
Yeah. Why are you
I don't need this toxic.
Why are you stalking me? I'm done with this relationship. I'm out of here.
Yo, man, that's like my boy. He hit me up on Facebook Messenger. He's always sending me like funny videos and shit. And then I try to go to his profile. It doesn't have one. I was like, you don't have a profile? He's like, yeah. Same thing. He's like, I got caught cheating a while back, so I had to delete my Facebook.
Oh my god.
I was like, but you're on Messenger. He's like, yeah, no. I was like, that's kind of the same thing.
That's the worst part. That's the worst part is Messenger.
The whole problem was Messenger.
Yeah. It's not like he was publicly cheating. Like,
I was like, all right, so you got rid of your profile, but you have the fucking instant messenger. I was like, that makes no sense.
No
But
sense.
she's also blonde and white, so it's like, I don't know.
No, you break the fuck up, dude. You're done. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, if you're a dude, think about it. Let's say you admitted you fucked up, right? Sorry, I cheated on you. At that point, either like she forgives you and you move forward, or she's just going to use it and hang it over your head for the rest of your relationship.
Yeah.
And that's not fun. Nobody wants to live like that, dude. Fuck that.
even before that, if she likes me, she has low standards, and I can't respect that.
I mean, yeah, I've always said the first sign of a red flag in a female is if she's interested in me.
Yeah.
That's immediately.
Ice.
Exactly.
What do you want, bitch?
Yeah. Oh, you like me? Out.
I'm out. So another thing we were going to talk about. So this is a good question. I forget who. I wish I could pull up who asked it, but it was in the show topics in our Discord. We have a section where you can put suggestions for show topics. Anyway, somebody asked, "What makes pussy good?" So like not just
Valid.
not just like like
Wet and tight.
Yeah, it's there.
But I think we need to distinguish that good pussy is referencing like the whole act of fucking. It's not just the vagina.
And before we dive into that, let's just say that Gwyneth Paltrow came out with a vagina-scented candle.
I'm so sick of that bitch.
Wait,
I wonder what that really smells
this
like.
is real?
Yeah.
I need to get one.
She was on like Ellen or something. I saw.
Oh, well, Ellen wants it.
Her whole bathroom.
Yeah, just vagina everywhere.
And she's just praying. She's got one of those like Mexican like shrines.
The Jesus
Burning
candle?
pubes.
Yeah, burning pubes. No, Ellen, no,
Bro, how do you get that scent? Like, what are you doing to
that's
get
what I
And by
wanna
the way, and I like the scent in like the right moment, but like, would you really want your house smelling like that?
Yeah, right after a 5K. Yeah. I'm telling you, if a
I
chick
need
is
to
hot enough,
Yeah.
after a 5K, you'll sniff
No,
that
I
bad
agree.
boy
I
right.
agree.
But
I need to know what it smells like, though.
But it's attached to a woman who's attractive.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm just saying, if
Would you really rather have that more than like fresh laundry?
I mean, dude, there's
If
some hot
she's
chicks
fucking,
out there.
if she's a baddie, as Scoop likes to say, then yes.
Bro, there's
No, I'm
some
saying
girls.
this is just a scent and it's not attached to a woman.
I know, but if you can, if like, let's say they just attach it, they go, "This is this person's scent." I mean, it makes my teeth
Like a
hurt,
cardboard cutout.
bro. It makes my teeth hurt
Yeah.
looking at some of these
Yeah,
chicks.
yeah.
My body hurts.
Yep, I
get
agree.
shaky.
Yeah,
just
I
like
agree.
every molecule inside
Yeah,
of me
yeah.
thinks I want to nut inside. And imagine having that smell
Yeah.
around.
It would drive me nuts.
Open up!
Somebody open a hole.
Let me in. Let me in.
Shaking the bars.
Yeah. I need to smell this, though. We need to get one.
Yeah. I just want to know how you get that smell into a candle. Like, what are you doing?
I mean, I don't know.
Are you like squirting
Trap
into it?
body odor.
Yeah, you
I don't
fucking-
know the process of really getting any scent into a candle, so I'd be very curious as to how you get pussy.
It's probably just various like herbs and,
Yeah.
and like plants or whatever that you
that job must suck.
right. Just
Oh my God,
All day,
all day.
you went to school to be a chemist and now you're just mixing up all these fucking
Vagina
It's
scented
gotta be-
candles.
Yeah.
It's got to be a chemist, right?
Yeah, you have to
that's-
be.
Yeah, yeah.
And just all day.
Open her up and like scrape something out and just scrape it up. Freeze it.
Oof, that's rough.
It was like I thought I was gonna be the next Einstein. Here I am, fucking getting vagina scented candles. Can you imagine being in that company and they're sitting in the meeting like, we need a game changer. We really need a fucking game changer that's gonna put us on the map.
The one guy
I
in
got
the
it. I
back.
got
he's
it.
like-
Vagina candles. Like, nah.
Wait, so this was released by Gwyneth Paltrow?
Yeah, I think it was going to
That goofy bitch. I hope she sells none.
Oh, it's called her.
Is she, I don't know who she is.
Am I
Like,
her
she hot?
shit?
Gwyneth Paltrow, really?
Yeah, who's
She's
fucking
been
that?
an actress
She's
for a
fairly.
long
I mean,
time.
she's older. She's a little over the hill, but
Isn't she the one with the pouty eyes?
Well, I don't know.
Gwyneth?
She's got
right,
the,
you said?
she always looks like
Did
she's
you ever
got
see the movie
stung by a
Seven
bee.
with Brad Pitt?
No.
You never saw Seven with Brad Pitt?
did you ever see any of the Avenger movies?
Yeah,
she's
the
done a
last
lot
one.
of shit.
She was Pepper Potts. She's
I don't even remember. I fell asleep.
Well, why did you say that?
Let me see what she looks like. I need to see.
She's just a tall,
she-
thin blonde
Yeah,
chick.
she's got a company called Goop. That's the name of
Goop,
the company.
that's right,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's a different chick I was thinking of.
Who were you thinking of?
She's got pouty eyes. A fucking.
And you're not thinking
She always
Angelina.
looks like.
Renee Zellweger?
Yeah, maybe. She always looks like she got stung by a bee.
Oh, that's Renee. Looks like Bear Grylls when he got hit by the fucking skunk.
I definitely don't want to fucking her vagina candle.
Didn't she sell? There was something else she was selling a
Oh
while
yeah, she
back.
sells all kinds of like oils
Weird,
and
yeah.
fucking weird shit like that.
Yeah, I'm done with her.
Wait, so let's get back. We got to get back to
Over it. But we're gonna order that vagina candle.
We got to get back to the describing the good pussy.
Yes.
So that was the question, right?
Yeah.
Like, what makes pussy good?
I think in its overall package, not specifically.
But the
vagina.
package has to mean just like we're
The
speaking
sex
about
part.
sex.
Yeah.
Only
Just the
sex.
sex. Yeah.
Only sex.
Just sex. Slower. Sex.
I mean, there've been some big bitches with some good pussy.
that's true. But what makes it good?
Exactly,
That's,
that's
the thing.
what we're getting.
Because it pushes all the.
It definitely wasn't her looks.
Her gunt pushes down.
No, but
Applied pressure. It applies pressure.
but
Fupa just.
would you? But what about good pussy on an attractive chick?
What do you mean?
Like you said, you've had some big bitches with good pussy, but what if it was the same pussy on an attractive chick? You probably had that a couple times in your life.
What, attractive chicks now?
Okay, once.
There's one thing. Yeah.
I mean,
No.
guess.
I think what makes pussy good, like beyond just like tightness or whatever, is like how wet it gets.
yeah, for me, it's like wet and tight. Like,
But
you know what I mean?
that's what you control that though.
Yes.
The
Can
wetness.
you though?
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
some
The
women-
wetness is you control.
Yeah.
Some women get wetter than others.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. What? They all get the same wetness?
Yeah.
Y'all need to put in work.
Like every
Bro.
dick is the same size.
Dom ain't putting in work.
You guys aren't putting in work.
No.
Every pussy's the. So you say every pussy's the same?
It should be leaking.
Every girl's a squirter. Every single one.
No. Nothing to do with squirting.
Shit.
Nothing to do with squirting.
Well, I'm just saying, yeah, every pussy's different. Every dick's different.
I
Absolutely.
mean, but ish. I'm just saying, there's no vaginas aren't dry.
But no, what I'm saying is dry. I'm just saying like there's different degrees of how wet a girl gets.
Yeah.
I'm saying you control that though.
Then every pussy's a good pussy.
Comments.
It's all
Yeah.
on you.
Put in the
Yeah.
comments.
Then every chick should be able to squirt then.
Yeah, like,
No,
No,
I've
but
had
there's a
squirters
difference
before.
between squirting and fucking getting
no, there's some
moist.
girls that come fucking 10 times when you're fucking. Like,
Girls they be creaming. Is that
Yeah.
Cali creaming?
Yeah, when you put in
Cali
work.
creaming.
When you put
I
in
love
work.
that drink.
I love that Cali creaming, boy.
There is one thing though that I think people don't realize. You know when a girl has like roast beef, that shit fills up with blood. It becomes little pillows for your wiener.
You're a big fan of the pillows. I know that.
I mean, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Oh,
nice.
dude.
Like pillows cool.
I had a pussy recently that was just literally like dangling like a dick.
Yeah.
It was like Zoidberg was trying to eat my face. I was making out with Zoidberg, literally like sucking on the meat hooks.
Yes.
Yeah, when you suck on the lips, that's
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
That's fun.
Put a little cheese whiz on it.
Yeah, little cheese
Dude,
whiz,
get
yeah.
the
Philly
fuck out.
cheese sandwich.
Some Geno's fresh bread.
Hit it like a bulldog.
Yeah. What's that juju's? What do you call it?
Hey,
Ice.
babe, bring the juice over.
I got it, baby. Hold on.
I got you, juice.
All right, so what makes good pussy for you guys then? Like, what is it? The overall package
I'm
of
a
a
big.
person?
We talked about it, but I'm definitely a huge fan of fucking scent. Like if it has that essence, that pussy scent, dude. I like he was saying, dude. I get like the fucking chills, like the hairs on my fucking neck stand up straight. Like that
Okay.
shit drives me crazy. Like animalistic shit.
Unless she's wiping the wrong way.
Oof.
Nah. Even I'll take some ass scent in there with it for sure.
Mama, no.
Love it. Love it.
That's so gross.
Distleberries?
Just a shitty cunt.
No, there's a difference. I've talked about. There's a difference between like shit filled ass and like just an ass, like clean ass that went to the gym and then came home.
And then sat on Bradley's bidet.
There's a difference.
I gotta say, having the bidet has got to be kind of clutch if you know a girl's gonna eat ass. You can just get a quick rinse in.
I'm very diligent about keeping my butthole clean though, because I'm a big fan of the ass play. So
You
I
have
have
to do shit?
No.
But I mean, like, you know, you can't just take a shower immediately all the time. Like, so there's got to be times where.
But I've also like honestly like I'm like a trapdoor when I'm I shit once a day and I'm done and it's like that. That's it.
Boot camp status.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not the type of a dude who sits on a toilet for 20 minutes and have to I have to use a half a roll of toilet paper. It's not me.
Okay.
What? Everybody poops.
Everybody poops.
life sucks.
So
So you got. So I just don't understand. So you guys never had bad pussy? Just
No,
every
we didn't.
pussy?
No, we didn't say
I
that.
definitely
No.
have bad pussy. Yeah.
What makes bad pussy?
So it was just the whole vibe was kind of weird. Like just like she wasn't getting into it, and I'm like doing all my tricks. Got the leg over my own head, swinging my dick.
Yeah. It's like Ray Allen could shoot the 3-pointer.
Yeah.
But he couldn't do everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when it comes to like fucking like you have your tricks, you have your moves, you can do what you do,
Got moves.
but you can't do it all.
I mean,
Not everybody's Michael Jordan.
Bitch, I'm LeBron James. What about you, Bradley?
What?
Bad pussy? You had it? What made it bad?
Again, for me, it would be like not the nicest smelling vagina.
That's it? Just a scent?
No, not that's it, but I'm saying that stands out to me like first. And tasting. Taste is big, dude. I'm a big fucking scent and taste type person.
All right.
Yeah,
Like
tang.
I've had the well, I've told that story.
You're like a sommelier of vagina.
fuck yeah, give me my bib. I'll sniff that shit.
Smells like bird rubber.
Yeah.
Stick the cork in. Take the cork out.
Smells hints of there were strawberries growing before the.
Yeah, but see, I'm also like I love eating pussy. Love it. I don't know if you guys love eating, but like I love it. I could fucking be down there with a snorkel for a couple hours. You know, like I love eating pussy.
Scuba Steve.
It's not
dude,
that I love or hate. It's just I'm indifferent. But the thing is, if the girl's getting off, then I enjoy it. You know, then I'm like,
eating
all right, dope.
vagina
If
from
she starts
behind.
changing the channel while you're eating pussy.
It's like
Eating
pulling
vagina
my
from
head.
behind is like again another thing for me that makes me animalistic. I
Yeah.
go crazy.
Split that peach right
So
open.
I'm uncomfortable.
I know
I'm going home with your nasty ass.
I feel sexually assaulted right now.
my
Split
ears
that
and my
peach.
eyes.
That was like that scene in Con Air, no, Face Off, and he's like being all creepy to the stewardess. He's like, so eat that peach. She's like 19 or something. Get out of here,
So
creep.
gross.
Oh my god! I was watching Indiana Jones. I can't remember which one it was, but he. This is like one of those things that happens in a movie where it like years ago, decades ago, it wasn't
all
that
good.
weird. Yeah, but like when you rewatch it as you get older, you're like, whoa, that's a little weird.
Yeah.
And so he's like trying to track down his old professor that he learned under, who's gone missing. And so he goes to meet up with her. So he goes to track down his daughter first. And she's all pissed off that he shows up because her heart's broken and Indy didn't want to marry her and all that kind of shit. Yeah. And she starts like getting all angry and she goes, I was a little girl and you did that. I was like, what? Like, I get what she's saying. Like, I was like 18, 19 or whatever is like the whole like premise or whatever. But I'm like, you might want to fucking reword that if you were trying to remake this movie.
Edited for the 21st century. Can you imagine? That's a good idea. To re-edit older films for today's standards.
Or when dude like in older movies and they just slap the shit
Oh,
out
yeah,
of the
yeah.
wife or whatever. I ought to back you and bam.
What was it? The show was The Honeymooners or whatever. The catchphrase was "To the moon, Alice."
To the moon, Alice.
Which was like an uppercut.
Yep.
Like,
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's lit as fuck. I'm making a
that's a
t-shirt.
shirt. To the moon, Alice. To the moon, Alice.
well, it's like what's that show? F is for Family or whatever.
a good show.
What's the line he has? The where he's like,
I'll put you through the
through the
wall.
wall. Yeah, that's kind of like a homage to fucking the line. Yeah.
So the old bird, she's from Boston, and she said that's common there. People say that shit all the time.
What?
push you through the wall.
Yeah, I'll put you through the wall. Like she said that they'll always say something over the top like that. Like I'll punch your fucking head off. I'll put you through the wall.
The funniest thing about Boston is everybody swears they're blue collar.
Yeah.
Like, bro, not everybody there is blue collar.
MIT is there.
Yeah, right. Fucking Harvard.
Yeah.
Even Boston College is a good school.
Yeah.
Like,
They got like
chill
old
out.
blue blood money out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was in the airport. I was on a layover going from San Diego to New York, and so I was on a red eye, and it got into Boston like 6 a.m. before going to New York, and I wanted to get some coffee because I was up and I wasn't planning on going to sleep, and so I get there and there's not one single person in the Starbucks. And there's a line wrapped around the corner for Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, they love that shit.
They love that shit, but bro, you're not all blue collar. Like, I know you love the blue collar image, but it's shit.
Well, and
it
also,
sucks.
Dunkin' Donuts coffee is straight trash.
Garbage. It's like McDonald's garbage.
Why do people
Horrible.
swear by it then?
Because
I don't know.
It's like they swear they're all blue collar. It's like Mark Wahlberg and all these
So
guys
they
present this
like
blue collar
shitty stuff
image.
to try to prove something that might
yeah.
actually not
It's
be true.
like it's like ego. Yeah.
Everyone's just drinking 40s and fucking
You're
boom
like,
farm and
Bob,
shit.
you made $250,000 last year. What the fuck are you doing?
It's
Go
like
to Starbucks.
When's the last time you saw Ben Affleck make a movie about Boston with white collar workers?
Yeah.
It's always like the shitty southy like part of Boston.
Yeah, industrial shit.
Yeah. Like everybody's living like that. No, it's not like that. I've been there before. It's not like that.
Not everyone.
Not everyone.
No.
We're gonna get some comments.
We need to finish about the
Yeah.
vagina before we move on from anything. Okay, so we need to establish guidelines. What is good pussy?
I already spoke my truth.
Yeah.
What are you, Oprah?
I have spoken.
Apparently, it's all on you to get them wet.
I guess so.
They all get wet the same. They
Yeah,
all
I
get
guess
wet the
so.
same.
Okay, we've
Look at these clowns.
no matter what, You got to put in work. We've established that. You gotta
Absolutely.
put in work.
Yeah.
Okay, scent is important. So fucking and then check that shit.
Yeah.
Taste, do that. That too.
Oh God!
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, if you want,
we're getting demonetized for this.
if you want a dude to go down on you and have him enjoy it and have you enjoy it because he's enjoying it, check your shit, dude.
I don't think you need to taste because you can just do the scent.
No,
and
you
go
need
like,
to. I don't know. Taste it. Taste it.
on this dick.
like a cat.
There are a few things that are as hot as that.
What?
When
you fuck
a
your girl-
chick says, "I want to taste me on you," that's
yeah.
Fingers or dick? Yeah.
it
it's
doesn't matter.
amazing.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter,
I'm
yeah.
good at
All
that
right.
point.
Calm down, fellas. Calm down.
I know.
Oh yeah.
All right, so scent, taste, obviously if she's attractive.
Yeah.
But what about like sexual prowess, like how she's acting in the boudoir?
She's got to get if she's into it, but that's on you too.
Yeah.
Of course.
But like, I'm just if you guys get into it, that makes it like a. Because I've been in
Like when you get in that
situations,
groove?
I don't even want to
Yeah.
be here. I'm
Yeah.
just clapping cheeks.
And honestly,
okay.
sometimes you're just not a good match. Like if you're not into the same shit, like it just doesn't.
I really
doesn't
think
flow.
I've always thought this. I really think it's some weird hormonal thing. Like
Yeah,
your
yeah.
hormones have to match.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Like there's some
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
like fair because there's been a couple of chicks that I've dated or hooked up with where like I was saying earlier, teeth hurt.
Yeah.
You get around them, you get all like weird.
Yeah.
Like I need to fuck.
Like,
Well,
you're-
it's like Jim Jeffries said. He's like, I've made some girls come and not you. Like your cunt's broken. it's not me. Like
You're talking
ass
about like
cunt.
that feeling you get when you're about to see tits for the first time.
Yeah,
Like you're
it's-
18, you become a kid again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even younger. Like
Yeah.
like
14, 13.
like that age. Yeah.
I get
there's
it.
there's some women you can't wait to literally just get their clothes off and fuck them. Like
Yeah.
you cannot wait to that moment. Like and there's some where you're just like, I got to do this. All
Yeah.
right.
I haven't had that in a while. That like, holy shit, I need to be inside of you right now.
It's been years.
Yeah.
It's been decades. It's been 94 years.
It don't exist after 30. Don't lie.
Yo, man, I remember,
Now it's just all routine and duty.
bro, I remember I had a chick that like choked me during sex. I was
Yeah,
like,
I've had that. That's great. I've been
You
slapped.
like that?
Yeah.
I know.
I
was like,
had a girl
bitch.
punch me.
And then Dom sent her to the moon.
To the moon, Alice.
Where the fuck you choking? I got ice.
Yeah, I
What
was
you
like,
think this
yeah.
is?
That was too much for me.
Like, did you actually have to tell her to stop, or you just kind of took her hand off you?
Yeah, I was like, relax, bitch.
All
Like,
right.
I do the fucking choking around this
Yes,
motherfucker.
yeah. That's the mood you gotta have.
But are you not okay, like, with a chick being dominating every now and then, or
Nah, I don't
like
wanna
not
be
at all,
dominant.
never?
Yeah. Just
Hell no.
like Scoop says, just sit there and be sexy.
Wait,
Yeah.
is this a black thing?
I don't know. I want to push her head into the fucking pillows.
Okay, I do, but I want to do the same thing, and I love it. That's fun. But I'm saying every now and then, like, a chick fucking takes you into the bedroom and she's got some fucking latex on and she's got a riding crop and she's like, sit on the bed.
Nah.
Really?
I've had girls try to pull my hair, and that is not the business.
That hurts.
Bitch, you don't discipline me.
Sit on the bed.
Dude,
Fight me,
I had,
dummy.
when my beard was long, I had a girl pulling my beard one time. That shit hurts.
Yeah.
This is not exactly the same thing, but there's one thing I fucking hate more than anything
I can't wait.
in the world.
What?
When you're taking a picture with a girl and she puts her arm, or she puts her hands around you and then she starts tugging on your shirt. Have you ever had that?
So it stretches it.
See,
I've
that
had, like,
happens to
4
you because you're tall. I don't
I've
get
had like
that.
4 or 5 girls girlfriends in a row. They'll put their arm out and they like grab the shirt and pull. What are you doing?
Wait, like they're pulling you towards or down?
Like down and like pulling on the shirt. Like, what is this? Stop touching my
that's a
clothes.
possession thing.
I fucking hate that
possession
shit.
thing for sure.
Hate
I've never
that
had that
shit.
happen because I'm too
Really?
short. I'm too short.
Man.
They'd be like
close
tugging.
with
They'd be like tugging my fucking neck.
He's like up here.
Yeah, exactly.
She's pulling
like a
you
little
out.
kid getting dragged around Disneyland.
Death by snoo snoo.
Yeah, I think that's one fetish I've developed recently was taller women.
Yeah.
So you
Well,
guys,
for you guys, that's like a rare
yeah.
fucking.
But Scoop loves the Amazonian one, so we talked about it. Wait, so you guys wouldn't even be into like a dominatrix type thing? Not at all.
Nah.
Okay.
That shit's goofy to me.
No power exchange here.
Yeah.
And I
But
feel-
are you
I
into
feel like
doing it? Like if she said, "I want you to literally,"
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
She
But-
ain't-
Give me
you
your
ain't-
fucking credit
yeah, you
card.
ain't-
I'm going shopping.
Yeah, you ain't giving me orders. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Suck this dick, bitch. Before I send you to the fucking moon.
coming from the guy who would have his assistant put a fucking condom on him. He's just like,
I know it's so
Roger.
ridiculous. It's so ridiculous who uses condoms.
all right, that's good to know. It's nice to know who your friends are.
Yeah,
I mean,
can't do it.
like, it's hypothetical, but like, I guarantee you, every single one of us, if it was a power exchange and it was a dominatrix telling you what to do, and you knew you were gonna get your dick wet, you would do it in a fucking heartbeat.
I don't know. These two seem to be very anti, dude.
It's not even. It's
Because
not
it's
even
goofy to you? Is that why? Like, you couldn't take it seriously?
I find it to be fucking hilarious. Like, it's just not.
Okay, but you're not 5'1" and 90 pounds like me. It's different.
Maybe. I just, there's nothing about it that I find.
What if she was 6'8"? What if it was Lisa Leslie?
It's not even. I'll knock Lisa. I mean,
Okay, hey, what if it was Lizzo?
Hold on. He was going somewhere.
Lizzo, that. No,
Stunning
no,
and brave. Stunning and brave.
Stunning and
Hold
brave.
on. Let's go back to Lisa Leslie because you were really about to.
I'll knock that dumb bitch out. She's not doing shit to me.
But she's tall enough for you.
I mean, she's. I mean, aren't they all lesbians? That's the other thing. I mean,
Oh, she's definitely lesbian.
yeah, I can't. Every time I see a basketball player, you know, the cute ones, there's 4, and then you go like, damn, she's so cute. You're like, she's just a man lesbian.
And she's also the point guard.
Yeah.
They're never the center.
Remember, this is you might remember this. I think her name is Diana Taurasi.
Oh yeah, UConn, right?
Yeah, and then okay, so this is a couple years ago, and some other team, they were in an argument on the court, WNBA game.
Oh, with her girlfriend.
Was that her girlfriend?
I think so, right? Wasn't that it?
I don't know. She kissed her on the mouth. They're in an argument. The one chick just got a tech, and then they're arguing, and she kissed her on the mouth in the WNBA game. And they were like, it's all good. I don't think it was her girlfriend.
No, her girlfriend wasn't her girlfriend on like the same team or some shit like that
Maybe.
at some point.
This is assault.
What is this? Remember the Titans?
Didn't Ron Artest do some shit like that too?
Yeah, I know. I remember on the Remember the Titans they did that.
Kiss?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sunshine.
Sunshine.
I don't remember that.
Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas used to kiss when they play.
Before AIDS.
What?
Yeah, they would kiss each other before when the Pistons were playing the Lakers. Yeah.
Wasn't
On the mouth?
Wasn't there somebody who was like?
I don't remember, but there was a kiss exchange.
Wasn't there somebody like blowing in Kobe Bryant's ear or some shit like that?
Oh yeah.
That was
I need to see
Steven
this.
Slantz.
He just looked at him like,
Yeah,
"Nigga,
he
what
used
are
to
you
fuck
doing?"
with everybody though.
I had a friend who played basketball who was legit. He was like one of like the better high school players in California, and he would like grab balls down low in the
nasty
paint.
shit.
Yeah, just to fuck with people. He's like people would start like boxing out. He's like I would reach under and just grab their fucking nuts, and they would fucking jump out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, any pile in a football game.
Oh yeah.
Dirty shit.
What the?
There's people spitting on each other. Fucking dirty.
It was a kiss on the cheek, but they would do it whenever they'd play,
Okay,
so it's not that bad.
they might be Italian.
Nah.
Are they Magic Johnson and Isaiah
that's
Thomas?
it.
They were doing that 80s orgy shit.
Yeah, for
We all fucking know it.
Dude, the 80s,
gay
there was
80s.
so much cocaine, nobody knew what the fuck was going on.
Right?
The gate, just call it the Gaties.
The gate, they didn't practice. Nobody practiced until 1995. They weren't practicing.
Allen Iverson was still on that old shit.
just hanging out, man. They're just hanging out, making money.
Nobody even hit the gym until like the mid 90s.
Nobody.
Like, what would you do at the gym? There was no supplements. There was no fucking.
I mean, they say LeBron James smells spends like $12 million a year on recovery. Like,
Yeah.
Nobody did that back then.
Dude, Babe Ruth was a fat fucking smoker.
My man.
They used to smoke on the fucking fields and shit.
That's
dude.
right. That was even into the 90s.
A guy pitched a no hitter on acid.
That was lit. Wow. That story is actually really crazy.
Yeah,
Is this
yeah.
recent?
No, I mean this is like an old school fucking story. Yeah, like.
But I mean, just to rehash like super quick, but it was something like he's coming down to San Diego to he was in LA and he took the acid and was partying all weekend or something, and then his game was in LA. He had to jump in his car, drive down here, got to the
Holy
game,
shit.
pitch a no hitter, and he was saying that he didn't even know what planet he was on.
Yeah, he was like tripping out, like shit in like the crowd.
and he
Like-
pitched a no hitter, and he just
crazy.
didn't really know what was
That
going
guy's
on.
a hero.
Yeah.
Well, dude, David Wells pitched a fucking no hitter on a hangover. There's a dude who literally had a fucking sign. They're like, before his no hitter, he's like, I had a sign that said, "I saw David Wells drinking 30 beers on a plane before."
Is that guy alive still?
David Wells?
Yeah.
I don't know. He should be dead though. That's all.
Oh, I have a sad announcement.
Oh,
Who
The
died?
Iceman, Val Kilmer,
shut up.
got fucking throat cancer, bro.
Oh, really?
And he went from he's 60 years
I
old.
thought he had throat cancer for
He
a
looks
while.
90, bro. I saw it today. It was the saddest thing I ever fucking seen.
Damn, is he gonna be on at least in the final?
No! You can't have this old man with the fucking thing coming out of his fucking.
You can have Maverick giving the final goodbye.
I used to be the best. Maverick, would you like to play some volleyball?
Listen, I'd fly with you, but you're dangerous. And I also can't fly.
I fly with you, but you're dangerous.
Holy shit.
To bring that full circle though, he probably got it from eating pussy though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bad pussy.
Bad pussy.
No, it's
That's
what the fuck
it's
is
like when they use the ring or whatever.
HPV. You can get it in your throat.
It's like the birth control shit.
The NuvaRing?
NuvaRing, yeah. Dude, the NuvaRing is no fucking joke. Like, the new.
I feel bad.
I got it. Did I ever tell you about the time
Okay. All right, let's stop. Let's fuck.
I had a girl with her fingers in her vagina ready to do a NuvaRing toss at a bar.
It sounds like it smelled great too.
So we were at a fucking Thrusters, the old Thrusters in San Diego, and some girls I know who were visiting wanted me to come out and drink with them. And this is back when we were partying at Thrusters all the time. They're like, we want to go to Thrusters. We want to go to Thrusters with you. I was like, okay, like, but it was like 5 PM. So we end up going to Thrusters, and it's like there's like 2 other people in the bar, and there's one bartender. And we start talking about the NuvaRing. We're having conversations about the NuvaRing. And both these girls are like, oh, I have the NuvaRing. Like, it's great, whatever. And I was telling a story about how my ex would like forget it in the shower because she would take it out while she was showering.
I thought it was permanent.
No. The NuvaRing was just like a clear like thing or whatever, and you couldn't see it because you would just put it on like the thing in the shower, and it was clear. You wouldn't see it, so you just forget about it. And so I was telling the story, and they're like, no, the NuvaRing is fantastic, blah blah blah. And so I was like, oh, why don't we do a NuvaRing toss? And
do it up.
They're like, what? Like, I was like, yeah, I'll just pull a beer on the bar, a beer bottle or whatever, and you guys can just do a ring toss under the beer bottle.
What does that smell like?
That's what I said. My first thought went to what it smelled like.
And and so the bartender grabs a fucking bottle and he puts it on the bar, and one of the girls starts unbuttoning her jeans, and she's got her fingers in her fucking pussy. And her boyfriend walks into the bar. So her back was to the entrance of Thrusters.
You must have been so proud.
And I was like, oh, hey, what's up, dude? And I know his name, so I give him his name. I'm like, hey, what's up? And she like quickly like buttons her shit back up. And so I was like, oh, you want a drink or whatever? So I go to the bar to order a drink, and everybody's pretending like nothing was going on. The bartender looks at me, he goes, dude, we just almost saw the greatest story ever happen. He was so mad. I was like, that would have been fucking fantastic.
Yeah, fuck them.
That's crazy.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck damn kids.
Should we get out of here?
I can't get over the Val Kilmer thing.
That
I
should
can't.
remind me of a dude from South Park.
Wait, which one? The
Remember that
one?
one character? That country dude that had that thing?
He's coming right for us. That
Wasn't that South Park?
Yeah, South Park.
Yeah,
Did I say
South
that?
I was just like,
Yeah, he
What do you
said
think I said? North Park?
I'm drunk.
So the contest, February 8th.
Yep.
the contest.
February 8th.
Hey, I just want to.
You're dangerous.
I just want to point out that Scoop was the one who started all this. It wasn't Dom and I just went along, and Alex went along. Scoop started it.
If you want some of the info, it's on Discord. If you're trying to look, coordinate with the Airbnb, that's on Discord.
On Discord, yeah.
Otherwise, we will see you guys in San Diego, February 8th.
Mm-hmm.
I will literally be out partying with anyone who wants to.
Yes.
On February 8th.
Oh, no. I mean, I told somebody I'll come out the 7th. They're coming on the 7th. I'll hang out with you. Someone's coming to my gym on the 6th. I'll come out with
Could
you.
be a Pacers trip in the works,
There's
perhaps?
for sure on the 9th.
We're definitely ending the night on Pacers. I don't care what anybody says.
But yeah, so it'll be a big weekend. Let's just say. But the 8th is the actual party.
Is somebody gonna fight you?
I fucking hope not.
No, like at your gym, not
Oh, no.
not just like, hey, you trying to go like.
Oh, no. He wants to come check out jiu-jitsu.
Cool. Yeah,
So
good for
rad.
him.
Yeah.
So rad.
So
All right,
rad.
let's get out of here.
All right, let's do it.
On a 1
And a 2.
and a 3 and a...